Sit straight. Keep long, deep Ujjayi breathing. Exhale completely. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And to your chest, chin down, bow down. Set your intention for today's arrive on the mat with mindfulness. Thank yourself for coming to the mat. Thank you all for sharing this practice with me. Set your intentions. Dedicate your practice to yourself, to your loved ones. Mindfulness with kindness, compassion, positive energy. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Chakchuh Militam Yenam Tasmai Shri Gurudev Namah Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnashya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Deep breath. Chanting of Om, vibration in your body, generate the positive energy. Then open your eyes, rub your hand, rub your hand, make palm. Open your eyes. Control gradually, gently, open your eyes. And then without touching the ground, with sheer power of your core, stand up. If you haven't done it, go back and do it. Here with the core, stand first. Let's do a very, very quick warm up. Neck up, neck down, neck up, neck down, neck sideways. Waking up our body Very, very quick. 3 neck rotation left, right to left. Stand tall. Hand on your waist. Only your neck is moving. Counter type, counter. Left to right. Breathe in. 3 right. Extend your right hand up, left hand. Bend towards the left. Look towards the ceiling. You can widen your leg hip distance and then go deeper and deeper. See your hand can slide down close to the knees, and can it go under the knees? Left hand stretch towards your right hand stretch to the left. Come back. This time you stretch your left hand up to the ceiling. Slide your right hand by your thighs. Take your right hand to the left. Look towards the ceiling. Open your chest to the ceiling. See, can you take your hands deeper and deeper next to your knees? A bit more. Come back. Then rotate your shoulder, rotate your hips. Very, very deep rotation. Open your spine. Waist. Very, very deep rotation. Reverse. Very deep rotation. Then you clasp your hand behind your back and then lift your hand up and up. Neck will be down, but lift your palms, lift your hand. Open chest, come back. Now this time, put your weight on your left feet, lift your right. Knees up, focus at one point, hold your knees from your hand, pull, 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 keep pulling towards the chest, straighten your core, look forward. And with this one, rotate your toes, just taking up your body, down. Again, weight on your right feet, lift your left feet, left knee, hold the knees, focus on one point, open your chest, rotate, rotate, rotate. Keep pulling it close to your shoulders. Down, just swing left, completely twist to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now let's start. Come to the top of the mat. Big toes touching, heels are apart, and your body. Shine your palms to the front of the mat. Shoulders away from your ears. The kneecaps are lifted. There's a gentle tuck on your pelvis. Just open. Take 5 breaths here without moving, without fidgeting, with your eyes closed. Mentally focused at one point. Weight on all the 4 corners of the leg. Energize your body completely with deep, long breath. Last one. Hand to the chest. Surya Namaskara 8. Hands up. Stay. Swan dive 2. You can bend your knee for the first one. Fingers touching the mat. halfway, take your hand to the shin, stretch your front leg back. Chaturanga, 4 points of your body against the mat. Chaturanga, or take your knees down and do Chaturanga, first one. Upward facing dog, up, pushing the mat from the toenails and your fingers. Keep pushing your hips down and open your chest, coming between your arms, looking straight. 5, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Lifting with your hips, your knees could be bent. Keep walking your dog, pushing the heels to the ground. One leg, the second leg. One leg. When you do your right leg, look towards your right. When you do your left leg, look towards your left. Your knees are straight, pushing the mat, and then your hips is lifted. And then pull the knees down. Jump, hop, skip, walk to the front of the mat. Fingers on the mat, halfway. Forward fold. Hands up to the chest. Hands up. Swan dive 2, doing halfway 3, Chaturanga, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Get your alignment right. If your feet need to be brought forward or backward, do it. Push the mat from your hands and from your heels. 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, hop, skip, walk to the front of the mat. Halfway. Forward fold. Hands up. Namaste. Hands up. Forward fold. Halfway. 3. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Push the mat from your palms to the front, pushing the heels to the mat. Head very, very close to the mat. Gazing at your navel. You should not see your toes or your heels, which are hidden behind your toes. Push your mat to take head closer to the head of the mat. Lift your toes, lift your heels, bend your knee, walk, skip, hop to the front of the mat. Halfway, forward fold, hands up, to the chest. So Namaskar, last one, hands up, forward fold, halfway, plant your palms, Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Keep pushing in upward facing dog. Your hips should be closer to the mat, knees lifted, pushing the toenails and then pushing the ground from your palms. Open your chest, chest coming in between your hand. Forward, double facing dog. Lift your feet, push the mat. You can bend your knee in case of a lower back, but keep lifting your hips up. Once you reach here, See, can you transition by putting your heels back? 3, 4, 5. Bend your knee, hop, skip, walk, one by one, whatever works, to the front of the mat, halfway, forward fold, up, namaste. Last one, Surya Namaskar 8, hands up, one breath, one movement. All right, down, breathing halfway, without Chaturmari. Breathe in, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Walk your feet and 5 breaths, shoulders away from your ears. Push your toes and heels and lift your hips up. Last breath. Bend your knee, lift your heels, hop, skip, walk to the front of the mat. Halfway, forward fold, hands up, chest. Surya Namaskar B. First you come to Utkatasana. So bend your knees and come to the chair pose. Chair pose, knees bend, look forward and forward fold. Halfway, come to Chaturanga, Chaturmari. If you want to, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Come to Virabhadrasana 1. So your left feet 45 degrees, right feet come in between your palms. If it doesn't come, use your hand to the palm. Virabhadrasana A. With your right feet forward. Keep pushing, keep sinking. Back knees straight. Plant your hands down. Come to Chaturanga. So not feeling it up today. Forward. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Virabhadrasana A on your left side. Right foot 45 degrees. Left foot in between your hands. Up. Sinking your hips down. Your knees is 45 degrees. Hands down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Grab your breath, 5 breaths here. If required, take a child pose very quickly. Normalize your breath. Enjoy the kind of the sensation. Last one. Bend your knees. Hop, skip, walk to the front of the mat. Halfway. Forward fold. Utkatasana again to come to chair pose. Stand up. Number 2 of Surya Namaskar B. Take your hands up. Take your hands up with the chair pose. Forward fold. halfway. Breathe out to Chaturanga. Plant your hand. Right leg, left leg. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Keep pushing the mat from your palm and from your toenails. Chest. Down facing dog. Left leg 45, left leg 45 degree. Right leg coming between your hand. Control lift up. Virabhadrasana A. 1. Keep sinking your hips. You go deeper and deeper. Plant your hand. Take your right feet back between your left feet. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right feet 45 degrees. Left feet in between your hands. Both the feet are flat on the mat. Lift up. Keep sinking. Vira A. On the left side. Keep sinking. More and more and more. Plant your hands by your toes. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Last one. Come to the front, hop, skip or jump. Whatever. Flat back. Core, flatten your back completely. Take your fingers to the mat. Then forward fold. Forward fold is a problem. You can bend your knee, flatten your hands, and then millimeter by millimeter see how much you can straighten. Utkatasana, chair pose. And stand up. Namaste. Come to the front of the mat. Take a deep breath. The body completely. Enjoy this energy. 5 breaths here. Long as your breath. Hand on your waist. Jump to take your feet hip distance apart. Looking forward, hip distance apart. The 2 poses here. One is to hold your toes, and other is to put your arm underneath your feet. So let's first one. Other Gusta. Hands up. Bend forward, and then hold your toes with your thumb and 2 fingers. First, you take forward, look forward. You can bend your knee in case it's difficult. You can bend your knee to take this breath. And once you are here, knee, keep looking forward and put the weight on your toes. Stretch your head, stretch your back. And once you are here, then you take your head close by opening your palms by the side, opening your elbow by the side, and let your head and loose come between your knees. You can bend your knee if that's what you needed today, but hip is lifted and you're got a good grip. Once you reach here, once you think your head is coming closer and closer to the knees, and your elbow is open sideways, then see can you straighten your knees. Head is very heavy. 5 breaths here. Look up, flat back. If your back is hurting, you can bend your knees always. Then this time, take both the palms underneath your feet. The toes are at the crease of your palms. Then first you look forward, then you take it head down, and then straighten your knees. Your head is coming in between your knees, dangling, very heavy weight. Push your weight on your toes, away from your heels. Get this balance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release your hand, take your hand to the waist, flat back with control, stand up, tall, and then jump to the front again together. Scan your body again. Last breath. The same thing now. Take your right feet back, 4 feet behind, and then look to the side of the mat. Hand on the waist, at least 4 feet behind. Now this time, take your left feet, take your left toes toward the side, and we are actually on the back side of the mat. Trikona Asana on the back of the mat. Stretch your hands. Trikona Asana on your right feet. Take your hands down. Take your hands down. Trikona Asana on the right side of your mat, right side of your feet. Open your chest, lift up. No need to dump your weight on your hand and on the mat. Your hand can be lifted, open your chest, lift up. Both the hands are making a straight line. Look towards the ceiling. 4, 5. Come back, stand up. Now Trikonasana on the left side. So the front, extend your left hand, and then Trikonasana on the left side. Without changing the grounding, we will just swing from one side to other to get all both the asanas today. Lift you open up. Flat your back, parallel to the front. Come back, hands on the waist, both the toes facing to the front. Now we'll say that take the reverse twisted Trikonasana. This time take your right toe facing the front, left toe facing 45 degrees. Now open your chest towards the back of the room. Lift your left hand up. You take the reverse Trikonasana. So you can do this. Extend your chest forward, forward, forward. Twist a bit more. Your palm can be inside your toes. Keep to the left side, sorry, right side. Lift your hands up. Keep twisting. Once you are here, flatten the palms. Twist. 4, 5. Look down. With control. Take first both the hands on your waist. Then you turn back to the front. The same thing on the left side. Twist your body towards the front of the mat. You can extend your stance if you want to widen it a bit more. You can bring your feet forward if you want. That's what today is required. First hand, the back hand up. Keep deep breath. Both the feet are firmly planted. Twist towards the front. Hand forward, forward, forward. And with control, take your hands down. Left, 3, twisting and flattening your arms. That's allowed today. 4, 5. Down, again hand on your waist. Come back, and now with control, take your left feet to meet to the back feet, right to the left to the front. Scan your body. 5 breath here. 5 breath here. Last one. The last 2 of the series. First, you take again your right feet back, 4.5 feet back, flat, facing the side of the mat. First one is that you again twist towards the back, and then take your Parsvanatthasana. Show your hand on your knees, hand up, lift the front, Parsvanatthasana. Keep pushing. This is what required today. There's no bind here today like Vinyasa. So keep pushing your weight into your knees, to your toes, into your feet. If this is okay, then take your hand, flatten towards the outside of your right toe. Open your chest to the ceiling. Lift up. Both the feet are flat. Parsvanatthasana on your left side. Gradually, lean forward. Taking your elbow on your left knee. Right hand lifts up. Goes to the other side. Open your chest. Both the feet are flat. Dump your weight on your hips a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then take your palms to the outside of your feet. And then deeper Parsvanatthasana. 1, 2. Open your chest, look toward the ceiling. 3, 4, 5. Again with control. Flat back. Both the legs straight. This time we'll take a twist. Again, take your toes towards the back of the room. 45 degrees of your left toe. This time lift your left hand up. Bend your knees and then twist towards your right side. You have two choices. Either you flat, both the feet are flat, and then you bend and then take your body straight and then twist. Or you can lift your back toes up, back heels up, get a deep lunge, and then you can twist. This is much easier by the lunge pose. Open your chest. But this is not Ashtanga sequence. 2, with each breath, twist a bit more. 3, 4, 5. Look down, come back. Both the feet are parallel. Again, twist on the other side. So first you turn towards your hand on your waist, turn to the front of the mat, bend your knee. Go to lifting your heels, lift your heels, come to the lunge, stretch your right hand up, take your right hand outside your left knee, both palms in the front, sinking, back knee is very straight, back leg is very rock solid. 3, 4, 1, look down with control. Hold the hands on your waist. Take your right feet to the front of the mat. Wide breath here. calm down your body. Mindfulness. We're taking these deep pauses between. Although the original sequence doesn't allow these. Five. You can take your right feet again, sideways, go to the side. This time it is 4.5, 5 feet, as wide as it can go. As wide as can go. And then your waist, facing parallel. Few series, few poses here. First of all, you take your hand by your waist, hold your waist tight, and then from your waist, just bend forward, come flat back. If this stance is, you need wider stand, do it. First you flat back. Breathe here. Keep extending, put your weight on the outer side of your feet and on your toes and your heels, you get a good balance. From here, first you put your hand on the mat, flatten your palms, keep looking the front of the mat, open your chest, take you. From here, walk your hand inside to come in between your toes. Parallel, just hands are under, just exactly underneath your shoulders. Push your weight on both the feet. Your head is very heavy and relaxed. Then let your head hang loose. People with a better flexibility can take your head close to the mat. Otherwise, set your intention. Each breath in, let your head hang loose. Put your weight on the front of your toes and down. 1, both the knees are straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look straight. Again, with control, without wobbling, hands on your waist. Your core is strong and is holding the entire thing together. And then lift up, stand straight up. Number 1. Number 2, take your hand sideways, clasp your hand behind your back, open your chest, then lift your hands up behind your back, and then you use this hand as a lever to again sink your head down. Both the feet are rock solid. Every breath in, you take your hand closer and closer to the front of the mat, and your head hanging loose. Put the weight on the toes, that helps you to bend further. Use your hand, very, very strong. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift up. Again with control, everything is with control. Hand on your waist. Deep breath in. Out. Now this time, take your hand, slide by your knees, and then massage it. Come to your shin. Keep bending forward. If you need to bring the toes a little bit closer to each other, you do that. And the intention is to take your hand to hold your toes. Extend your chest. Take your head down. If this doesn't happen, you can hold your shin. Wherever it goes, just keep this intention. Once you are here, hold this tight and head hand. With each breath, go a little bit deeper. Each breath, extend your arms a bit further. It won't happen today, that will eventually happen. Just ensure that your body is one solid unit. And head is to loose, head is to hang. Head is not to come in the front and hold itself. Head is to loose and hang. 3, 4, 5. Up. Again, hand on waist. And with control, take your right feet to meet the left feet in the front. Oh. And here. Let's walk your feet. Walk your feet. And waist. And your body. Head to toe. 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, 5. With control, very slowly and gently, we go to Virya 1 and 2 and reverse on the back and then the front. The same movement. First one is take your right feet back and then take your right toe to turn towards the back of the room, and then we come to Virabhadrasana 1. So Virabhadrasana 1 on the back side of the room. So your right knee is bent, left feet is flat, and your hands up. Virabhadrasana 1 on the back of your room. Hands straight, body straight, knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Virabhadrasana 2, stand your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse warrior, the same sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Virabhadrasana 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten the back leg up. Hand on your waist. Both feet flat. Again sideways. Same sequence on the left side, in the front of the mat. Take your left toe, turn towards the front. Right toe is 45 degrees. Now twist our body to the front of the rope. Bend your knees. Virya 1. Stand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without changing anything. Virabhadrasana 2. Knees are bent. It's very solid, strong. And then extend your hands. 1. Gaze on your tip of your left hand. Somebody is pulling the right hand behind. Sink a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now twins and bend with both the hands by the side of the toes. Come to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a child pose. Let's do a child pose today. It's not in the sequence, but very well deserved. Well done, child pose. Push your hand to the front. Push your hips to the heels. The chin, the chest. Breath in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Gradually transition into your downward facing dog. We have to take one more of Chaturangas, downward facing dog. Hop, skip, and jump to the front of the mat. Flat back. Forward fold. Hands up. Yes. Take one more Surya Namaskar to align ourselves. Hands up. Forward fold. Halfway. Back your hand. Jump, walk or hop across Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Now we come to our seated position. So from downward facing dog, take your first, you lift your right leg up. Keep lifting up and bring the knees in between your hand and swing your left feet to come outside your hand. Then you get to the seated position. Get to seated position first and go our seated sequences. First, to Paschimottanasana. Before that, it's important to come to Dandasana. So palm both by the side of your hips, and then you lift your hips up, and then just gradually push it back, so that you should be able to sit flat with your hands straight like this, rather than slouching or in the front. So Dandasana is very important for any seated sequence. If you have any issue on your lower back, I suggest take a towel, fold it to your comfort, maybe little, half, maybe pillow, whatever works. No, maybe just little less at the end in case you have a lower back issue. Otherwise, just sit straight. Your toes towards your face, heels towards the mat in the front of the room. Transition into Paschimottanasana. First your hands up. Extend your hand. Coming forward, coming forward, coming forward. Hold your toes. If it is not happening today, bend your knees. Chest. Bend your knees and pull the toes towards your face. And your heels pushing the front of the room. Once you are here, once you find that your stomach is on your thighs, leaning forward, open your chest, keep pulling the toes. This could be one, or slide your feet and make your knees straight, or reduce the bend. Lean forward. If it is still difficult, remove any flesh underneath your butt cheek or your sitting bones, and that gives you bigger, better grounding. For people with lower back issue, please don't try to bend. Just keep extending your chest, pulling the toes. Breath in, we will be here 10 breaths. People who are a little more flexible, take your hand outside the toes and pull it outer side of the toes, a flat back. Once you are here with each breath in, once you start pulling your feet and you make the legs active, it becomes much easier. 2, 3, open your chest. You're not bending from your chest, you're bending from your hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back and we take our Purvottanasana. So Purvottanasana is practicing this very long. 1 foot behind your hips, fingers facing to the front of the room. And then open your chest, hands very, very firmly planted, and then with control. The planned intention is to take the 5 toes to the ground. So you lift your hips up, push your toes to the ground, head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look down, hips down with control. Come back to Dandasana. By the side, Dandasana. Now we'll take again, bend your knees. Again, sit into this position, and in the front, transition into plank. Chaturanga, facing dog, downward facing dog. With control, take your right knee in between your hands. Left knee comes back, in front of the back, and then transition by sit again in Dandasana. In Ashtanga series, with every asana, you have to do a vinyasa to balance your body. That's number one. Now, both the feet flat, and again we are into Dandasana. Bend your right feet, knees facing the ceiling, to the side, 90 degrees. Now this time, come into half Padmasana. So take your toes on the top of your left thigh, left groin. In this position, push your knees down, raise your left hand up, extend your left hand to hold your left toe, and then push your right knee down, and then you bend your elbow and lean forward. Pushing the knees down, lean forward. Modified version of whatever asana it is. The real pose is that you take your right hand out, take it to back, use your towel or belt. So you take your toes outside, then we hold the toes from outside, from the back of the room, and you bend. One, two, three, four, five. Lift up. Again, remove this towel. This time, take your right feet outside left knee. Right knee outside the left knee. Toes are very, very active. Take your right hand behind your butt. Extend your left hand. Take your left elbow outside your right knee and twist towards the right. Twist towards your right. Both the feet are very active. Look back. Twist more. 4, 5. Look to the front. Unravel everything. Both the legs stretch, stand. This time, bend our left knee to bend the left knee. First the left knee, and then take the knee out 90 degrees. Knees 90 degrees to your extended right feet. Now take half Padmasana. Take your feet on top of your thighs, right thighs. Now, with the flexible people, they can swing their left hand and hold the toes. For people like us, we can struggle. So first we do that. We will push our knees down, extend the right hand to the right toes, and push this 90 degrees, but still having half Padmasana. 1. Keep pulling the toes and pushing the heels. That will be easier. 3, 4, 5. Then use your towel or belt or whatever to wrap around your bent toes. Take it back. Left hand, hold the towel. Right hand, toes. And then keep pulling the toes and bend. Eventually your hand should come. 4, 5. Up. Release all these. Everything. Now we have to go back to our vinyasa. So take both the feet together, cross in front of you, crease both the toes in front of you, hand ahead of you, lift your hips up, right leg back, left leg back, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Again, right knee in between your hands, left knee ahead of it, back, come to Dandasana. This time we do the same sequence. Take your legs up, both this 90 degrees sideways. Your knee, your right knee is lifted up, side, pushing against the groin. Left, both hands lift up, and then bend forward with both the hands. Each control, each breath, take your nose to the knees. 3, 4, 5. Keep taking your nose to the knees. Lift up, up. Other side. Roll back straight. Right, again, right feet. Come to the groins. Lift up. Bend forward, fold. Take your nose to the knees. 1, 2, 3. Keep pulling the toes towards your face. Heels to the front. Legs are very straight. Flat back. 5. Lift up. Hands up. Again. Same thing. Vinyasa. Cross your leg in front. Both the legs crisscross. Hands up. Go hands to the front of the mat. Lift your hips up. On both heels. Right. Left. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Transition into sitting pose again. Knees in between your palms. Palms. Sit back. Again, Dandasana. The real sequence is very fluid. We are transitioning slowly to get alignment after each pose. This time, again, bend your left knee up. This time, take your feet behind. So your left heel is outside the left buttock. And then wiggle to get both these feet, both the hips into the ground. If this is not happening today, take a towel, take a pillow, whatever it works today. Pillow, maybe thin, thick, but your hips both have to be on the ground. So maybe a towel will help. Drop. It makes it easier. And if it is too easy, reduce the height of a towel. If that's too easy, then wiggle your feet. So get your good solid sit down. Extend your chest. Hands up. Forward fold. Enjoy. Nose to the knees. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands up. Hands by the side. Extend your left leg straight. And your right knee. Bend right heel next to the hips. Again, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. If you find a difficulty or any pain, use the towel to set. At no point in time, you should feel any grip on your knees or around your butts. Use your towel to lift up. If this is what today is required, just fine, just enjoy. But don't make it easy for you. Challenge yourself. Hands up. Bend forward. Pull your toes. Pull the toes towards your face. Hips towards the front of the mat. You control every breath you bend. Back, up. Again, we take our vinyasa and we will take a full chaturanga. So again, stretch your feet. Again, take crisscross, and the front. Lift your butt up. Either push or go one leg, two leg. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Down. Again, sit down. Same way we transition. And come to the back. Back. flat back and back. So we will do 2-3 poses here. One of course is the bridge. We have to go 3 rounds of bridge, so mindful of it. We can do 1 bridge and 2 chakrasana, or 2 bridge and 1 chakrasana, or all the 3 bridges. Each bridge 5 count. First, take your knee bend. The body is all warmed up, so we should be able to do quite easily. First one choice is everybody's your choice. I will do the bridge and then chakrasana. So toes down, hands down, lift up, grasp your hand behind my back, shoulders underneath, lift up, keep lifting up. If you know your bridge is strong or not, then you lift your leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, and then with control, come down. Number 1, number 2, again lift up, hands behind your back, wriggle, wriggle, wriggle. Again, whether your bridge is strong or not, or just the proof of the pudding is that you can lift your leg, left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, control, it down. Last one of your choice. People who want to do the full wheel, take your hands up, or want to do both. Hands by the side of your ears, is closed. Try to straighten your hand and your leg. 1 moment. Stop. Straighten your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control, take your head first, then you transition, then very, very quickly, take your knees to the chest as a counter. Side by side. Massage your body. We have 2 poses to do now before we go to twist. And then we complete some of the Ashtanga series. One, of course, is the Sarvangasana. Your choice. You can lift your leg up, and the intention to lift your hip up by controlling your hip from your hand. There's no right, no wrong. It's all about intention. We will only do the first series of Sarvangasana. So first leg up, take it back, stay here, and then lift up. If it doesn't lift, just lift anything but up from your hip. In this pose, the whole trick is to take your elbow close to each other, and then you should be able to breathe. Five. People who have got halasana in their practice, go to halasana. Otherwise, stay here. Halasana people, just take your leg behind. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Karnabindasana. Take note here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend your leg up again. Whatever today's practice is allowed, even you can be here today, just know the sequence, and with control, take your legs down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The counter for this is Matsyasana, the fish pose. Take both the palms underneath your butt, and then both elbows coming close to each other. extend your leg, and then first you lift your chest up on the back of your elbows, stick back, take your head down, head, forehead, crown of your head is on the mat, but your whole weight is on your elbow. So this is not a pose on your head, it is on your elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, extend and extend and take it down to the mat. 8, 9, 10. Come back. In. I will skip the one final pose. That was Shirshasana. I'm not sure whether any of you have that in your practice. It's not in your practice. Then we quickly come back to take one vinyasa to get our balance right. Both legs crossed. Cross. Hand in front. Lift your hips up. Jump to Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breath. 1, 2, 3. Get your balance right. Get your alignment right. 4, 5. Now, gradually transition into sitting as always. Left leg, right leg. Sit straight. Scan your body. If anyone of you want to go to Padmasana, this is the time to go to Padmasana. Your right leg on the top of the left. Sorry, left on the right. Left. Half Padmasana, Sukhasana, Vishnuvasana, whatever works today. Sit straight. Scan your body. For this powerful half Ashtanga series. If you think you have got a little bit more juice left, and if you are in Padmasana, with a little bit juice left, either you calm down or plant your hand by your side, lift your hips up, go to Dolasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hips down, hands on the chest, chin down. Let's take Bhastrika Pranayama. Very good for regulating your breath. And on your chin mudra, down. Take your towel next to you, just in case. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Normalize. Absolutely quietness. Now we will do Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. So this time our sequence will be 6, 4, 8. So we will breathe in 6, hold for 4, breathe out for 8. Then again, close your right nostril, breathe out for 8 from the left. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from the left. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Hold for 4. 8. 6. Hold for 4. 8. 6. 4. 8. 6. 4. 8. 6. 4. 8. 6. 4. It gives your body slouching straight and up, straight spine. 8. Last 2. 6. 4. 8. 6. 4. 8. Normalize your breath. And on your chest, thumbs touching your heart center. Bow down. Scan your body right from your toes. Take your focus on your toes. Fill it with positive, pull it with the prana. On your knees, on your hips, thighs, lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulders, neck, face, and your third eye. Om Aham Sarvasya Prabhavo Mata Sarvam Prabharvate Iti Matva Bhajante Mam Bodha Bhava Samarpita Tapti Kanchana Gaurangi Vrahe Vrindavanashwari Vishwabhadru Sure Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Third eye, practicing with me with positive energy, sending my love, my respect, compassion, kindness, good wishes to someone who I've dedicated my practice to. Thank you to all our teachers, people who have influenced our life, God the Father of Yoga. And thank you all for this lovely Thursday morning to practice this yoga with me. Have a very, very blissful, productive, successful day. Gradually lie down on your mat. Hang up everything you have. Release your leg, release your feet. Then lie down on your mat.